Numbers are everywhere. You see them in nature, in architecture, in music, and art. They're even written into the code of our DNA. But have you ever stopped to ask, where did numbers come from? And why do they describe our reality so perfectly? Today, we are going on a journey to explore the hidden history of mathematics. We'll uncover how ancient civilizations understood the universe in ways that modern science is only just beginning to rediscover. Prepare to have your mind blown, because the story of numbers is the story of humanity itself. Before we had writing, before we built cities, even before we forged metal tools, we had numbers. Archaeologists have found tally sticks that are over 40,000 years old. This suggests that our earliest ancestors were already tracking crucial information: the cycles of the moon, the turning of the seasons, the migration of animals. Numbers weren't just an abstract idea. They were a fundamental tool for survival. They were arguably the very first universal language that all humans shared. As societies grew more complex, numbers evolved. They became symbols of power, tools for magic, and keys to understanding the cosmic order. From a simple notch on a bone, numbers transformed into the foundation of civilization. Now, let's talk about geometry. Every major ancient civilization was obsessed with it. The Egyptians embedded the golden ratio into the breathtaking design of the Great Pyramids. The Greeks used precise geometric principles to construct their temples, creating structures of perfect harmony and balance. In India, ancient Vedic texts detailed the exact geometric shapes for sacred fire altars. Chinese scholars encoded geometric patterns into the layouts of their sprawling cities, while the Mayans built entire pyramids aligned with astonishing astronomical precision. Why this universal fascination? Because they saw that geometry was the language of nature itself. Seashells spiral outwards with mathematical perfection. Galaxies swirl in patterns described by the Fibonacci sequence. Even the proportions of the human face often follow the golden ratio. The ancients didn't see these as coincidences. They saw them as the divine blueprint of the universe, a sacred code written into the fabric of existence. One number, however, changed everything. And it's a number that most ancient civilizations feared or simply ignored: 0. The concept of nothing was too strange, too abstract, too powerful. It was a void, and the idea of representing it with a symbol was revolutionary. The concept of 0 as a number in its own right first appeared with clarity in India. From there, it traveled to the Arab world, where mathematicians like Al-Khwarizmi embraced its power, and eventually it made its way to Europe, where it was initially met with suspicion. But 0 was unstoppable. It unlocked the door to higher mathematics. Without 0, we wouldn't have algebra or calculus. And without those, we wouldn't have modern physics, computers, or the artificial intelligence that is reshaping our world today. The digital age, in its entirety, rests on the invention of a number that represents nothing, a concept conceived thousands of years ago. Let's return to one of the world's greatest wonders, the Great Pyramid of Giza. This structure is so much more than just a pharaoh's tomb. It is a monument of pure mathematics. Its dimensions and proportions appear to encode some of the most fundamental constants of the universe. We find stunningly accurate approximations of pi, the mathematical constant. We find the golden ratio phi repeated throughout its design. Some researchers even propose that its measurements relate to the speed of light and the precise curvature of the Earth, although this is heavily debated. What isn't debated is its perfect alignment to the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. The builders of the pyramids were not just stacking stones. They were masters of mathematical and astronomical knowledge that, in some ways, we are still struggling to fully comprehend. Was it all a grand cosmic coincidence, or was it deliberate design? The mystery endures. This deep connection between numbers and the world led ancient cultures to a profound conclusion. Mathematics was the language of the gods. The Pythagoreans in ancient Greece believed that numbers were the very essence of reality, that everything could be explained through ratios and harmony. In Mesopotamia, the Babylonians developed the sophisticated base 60 system of mathematics, which we still use for time and angles to meticulously track the movements of the heavens. The Mayans used their complex calendar and mathematical systems to predict solar eclipses with incredible accuracy. Later, Islamic scholars greatly advanced algebra not just as a practical tool, but as a way to understand the intricate order of the cosmos. In medieval Europe, the builders of great cathedrals encoded sacred ratios into their stained glass windows and soaring arches, believing they were creating a physical representation of divine perfection. To these civilizations, math wasn't just a subject you learned in school. It was the fundamental structure of existence. And interestingly, many modern physicists would agree. The universe behaves like a grand mathematical equation. Particles follow predictable patterns. Galaxies adhere to geometric principles. Reality, in a sense, is just numbers made physical. Think about the world we live in today. Almost every piece of modern technology has its roots in ancient mathematics. The computer or phone you're watching this on right now operates on binary numbers, a system of ones and zeros. The artificial intelligence that's rapidly evolving is built upon calculus and linear algebra, fields with ancient origins. The rockets that carry us to space rely on trigonometry to calculate their trajectories. Modern medicine uses statistics to test new treatments and save lives. The buildings we live and work in are designed with geometry. Even the music we love is based on harmonic ratios discovered thousands of years ago. Our entire global economy runs on the principles of algebra. We often think of mathematics as a modern, difficult subject, but the truth is, it's ancient. It's older than written language, older than recorded history. It is the silent, invisible force that has shaped our world from the very beginning. So the next time you look at a building, listen to a song, or even check the time, remember the hidden story behind it all. Numbers didn't just help us describe reality. In many ways, they helped create it. They are the invisible architecture of our world, shaping civilizations, inspiring religions, building timeless monuments, and ultimately, unlocking the secrets of modern science. The story of math is the story of us. In our next episode, we'll dive into another fascinating piece of history. We're going to explore the world's first programmers, the brilliant minds, who were writing complex algorithms long before the first computer was ever built. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure.